Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. I am here. Still a little bit under the weather, but we not as bad as we was. We on the other side. Maybe by Wednesday I'll be ready to show myself and come out of hiding again. But anyway, we're here today for another panel discussion. Can't do this by myself. So let me bring up my boy, my connection to Generation Z, because y'all know I'll be trying. My boy, DG, what's going on?
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
What
You
is
already know
going
what it
on, my guy?
it is. Same old, same old. I'm over here trying to work, trying to do all this other stuff, trying to work on some content. Same as usual.
You know how we do. You know how we do.
hmm
Child. So I'm I've been having internet connectivity issues lately. Freaking Comcast and they
hmm
bullshit. You know how Comcast is.
Yeah, like I've been having. I don't know if it was StreamYard because that's what we use for our streaming, but like I had to literally re-upload our last episode or our
Hmm.
last recap because it kept on clipping, and it's just like, girl, the video isn't clipped. The video isn't nothing wrong with the video because when I downloaded it, it came in through. It
A
was YouTube
mess.
or a stream or whatever the case was. I was like, damn, I had to re-upload it. So I don't know if we could do lives over there. We probably got to do pre-records until I can figure out what the issue is. I'm glad to be live now.
Okay. Hey Tracy. Hey Yana. Hey Belize.
Hey y'all.
So this you know what, this episode didn't give me a whole lot.
hmm
It was just like we here
Not we here. I mean, it did what it
toward the
needed to
end.
do.
Toward the end it got
Yeah.
better,
hmm
but in the beginning I was like
Oh, girl.
and and I'm gonna tell you why I was so aggravated,
hmm
because a good portion of this episode was about something that nobody fucking cares about.
mm
Like I feel like we were on some mission to go discover what is going on with Neverland Ranch now that Michael Jackson is dead. Like, what's happening with Neverland Ranch now that Michael Jackson is dead? Nobody cares.
Not
He's
Neverland
dead.
Ranch.
He's gone. Yes.
You talk about Marlo.
No. We'll get there.
Oh, okay.
So we start off, speaking of Marho, what yeah. We start off with her and this architect. What was dude's name again? He was so cute.
Yeah, that man. I
Yes.
don't remember his name. He doesn't have
I
a.
don't remember his name either.
Mm-hmm.
But girl, I just was admiring him. I said, hey,
Not hey.
hey. I'm kind of sick, so I can go a little deeper.
Oh, oh. All right.
Hey, I can get on down there now. When your voice kind of go when you kind of under the weather, so you can get on down there. Not like you normally can't do. What's good, boy? What's good, bro?
I don't remember his face. Like I really don't.
He
He
was
just seemed like a.
dark. He was a nice piece of dark chocolate. Had the bald head. He was
Mm,
real cute. You could tell the body was right. He was well spoken. You know, he had it going on. He was talking to them about, like, cause I guess she's trying to construct her own Chateau de Marlowe or whatever.
not Chateau de Marlowe, child. Yeah, I heard about that. I seen
Marlowe's
it.
mansion of menagerie, Marlowe's menagerie of mutts, or mansion
Hmm.
of mangly
My thing
mange.
is, did you see them plans? Like how your closet bigger than your room? Like make it make sense. Anyway,
When you're Marlowe, you do things like that.
like, and I get it. Okay, she got more clothes than I could think of. I got it, but still, girl, like I want my room to be bigger. I don't care about clothes. Look, I can stuff that instance. I don't care how decor or whatever you want to juicy couture or whatever the hell you wear. Yes, can throw it in a closet. Okay, I make sure my room is bigger because I like big spaces. But child, Marlo, you still on?
I'm here. No, I'm here.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
was
no.
like,
Somebody has sent me. I told you everybody named Mammy trying to send me stuff.
oh Lord.
Um, but no. I see. Well, first of all, Marlo, she just doesn't make sense, and this is how you know she's such a liar. Like, there's nothing believable about Marlo
Yeah.
because you start us off talking about how you have these huge plans of, you know, building this big house, and then later on in the conversation, she crying broke.
Oh,
Like, I don't understand that. Make it make
right.
sense.
She had the downsides, right? Mm-hmm.
Right. Like, what is wrong with her?
Honey, you know you ain't
Listen,
got it. Like, you better stay in
so
that little place that you got.
because Kenya even brought up, you know, the fact that she always be bragging about money because she was like, "Oh, I can't stand Buckhead." I don't know what area she's moving to, but they was like, "Yeah, this is a little far away." And they were like, "Why you not at Buckhead?" She was like, "Oh, well, I can't really afford Buckhead like that." And Kenya was like, "Well, girl, you the one who always bragging about how much money you fucking got, and now all of a sudden you crying broke." And she was, and so it just doesn't make sense. Now she want to act like she's struggling in order to get by. Girl, if you don't go sit your ass, but every time we see you, you out here bragging about like you're the Dom, the Da, and the Duh.
Mm,
Like, make it make sense, Marla. That's how you know she's a liar.
yeah. Yeah.
She's such a liar.
Because it's apparent, like when I heard the part when they said that, we had to downsize, I think 11,000. They had to take $11,000 off of I guess the final price, but it's just like,
That's
girl,
not a downsize. $11,000 on a house is not a downsize. Let's be clear. Not a house of that size. A house of that size, $11,000 could be a set of windows.
right.
Like, that's not really a downsize. Would be like you said, I'm taking a whole wing off. You know what I'm saying? Like, if
she was like, how much of the house is left? I'm like,
if the house was supposed to cost maybe 600,000, and you said I had to downsize, so now it's gonna cost 500,000 or 450. That's a downside. But $11,000, it might cost you $11,000 just to pour the driveway. You know what I'm saying? She's such a liar. Like, there's no.
So you feel like they had to do some more cuts, more than what she's saying.
Obviously, some had to be cut for her to be moving out of Buckhead. But you over here trying to tell people that you got whatever. What's the name of this little raggedy little
Lay
thing?
archive.
Lay archive, and you want A-listers to rent from you. Now, let's be clear. You want A-list actors and actresses, the A-list celebrities, to rent clothes that you done sweated out and clothes that you done had draped all over your body.
Bitch, you better be lucky if a loving hip hop star wants to rent
Right.
off you. Let alone an A-lister.
Oh no. People can't go on the website. They gotta contact us directly. What did she say?
So, you gotta contact us directly, and then we choose
and then
if you're worthy enough.
To see who. Baby, you just told us you're struggling. You ain't got it like that to be picking and choosing who gets to.
But you know what? She got a peach now, so that Real Housewives check is gonna save her.
She might have a Real Housewives check, but let's be clear. Bravo ain't paying her the kind of money for what she is professing to be.
Oh, of course. I mean, this is her first season, so it's like her first season.
Because out of all of them, who probably got the most money out of all of them? Candy.
I mean, we talk about the check. Now, who getting paid the most?
I'm not talking about just the Bravo check. I'm just talking about overall. Who I think Candy probably has the most money of all of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's nowhere near in Candy's stratosphere, and I'm sure Candy even be looking at some of the stuff because Candy even sometimes be looking at some of the stuff like, girl, really?
Like, what is this? Like
She's
you're not
just
even doing nothing to be doing this
exactly.
shit. Like what do you do other? Because Lay Archive, look, it's your business or whatever. Are you making any profit off of it? Are you out of the red? Like what's going on with that? We don't know nothing what's going on with Marlo,
Nothing.
child.
Nothing at all. She don't have a job nowhere in America.
Well, she probably do got a job, but
I mean, except for Bravo. Let me take that back. Her job is with Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take that back.
I mean, she probably did get paid for being a friend all those years. Like she had to have
No,
got
I'm
paid.
not saying she's not getting paid, but you think she's getting paid millions of dollars?
I don't think she get paid millions of dollars. Maybe, I mean, I would say $50K an episode. No, I mean it can't be less than 50 to 30K.
No, I'm not doubting you. What I'm saying is the lifestyle she's trying to portray is somebody who's in the eight or nine figure net worth, salary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because those types of lifestyles, you're gonna have big stuff that it takes a lot of money for upkeep and things like that and all that kind of stuff. She was telling somebody, I don't have no rented or no lease, or no used Rolls Royce. I have a brand. Remember she was saying that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm like,
Girl,
girl.
these types of things are for people who have hundreds of millions of dollars, and so they can afford the hundreds of $1,000s that it might take to upkeep houses and cars and stuff like that. Girl, you ain't balling like that. And last time I checked, Marlo Hampton. Let me check the Googles to see what Marlo Hampton's net
Network.
worth is.
Okay.
I guarantee you it's not a million. I got $5 that say it's not a million. Marlo Hampton net worth.
And now they got her as an actor.
According to the Googles,
I'm looking at it too.
1,000.
Huh?
I see 600,000. Most places are saying 600,000.
This one site saying 1 million, but you can't trust these.
But I don't look at. But that's just that one. But if you look at all of the ones underneath, they all say 600K, 600K.
Yeah,
you always have that one that overinflates.
Because you're probably paying them.
But look at all the other ones underneath that 600K, 600K. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at one right here.
All
$600K dollars, honey. You're not even breaking into Forbes with that.
Girl,
my thing is how much. Okay, so the house got to be because Atlanta houses are cheap. Like they especially if you're just getting a lot. Shouldn't be that expensive. I mean, but damn, 600,000, girl. What happened to your billionaire boyfriend?
Like that.
Your billionaire boyfriend. He ain't give you He ain't give you a couple billions.
Girl.
Couple B.
Even if her net worth is $1 million, or the lifestyle that she wanted to be portraying, girl, you ain't making it. $1 million net worth is not what you're portraying.
That's like that's gonna be the mystery of Real Housewives of Atlanta fandom. Like it's gonna be like, how the hell is Marlo able to get the shit that she has?
She probably leasing it for the show. When the cameras come on, Mama done went and paid, to have this for the day. You know what I'm saying? Companies around here, you can go ahead and lease this for the day and fly.
And look, she got a little bit of celebrity too. So it's like, I'm over here promoting your cars.
Well, I'm good for it. It'll be on the show. You good for it? She probably got a sponsor too. She ain't shit. Anyway, they go on and they discuss the New York trip, and because Sheree was there with her in Kenya, and they asked Sheree, is she gonna be able to get along with Drew? Child, ain't nobody scared of you, Sheree. Let's just be clear. Ain't nobody scared of you. Because she was over there acting like somebody should be scared of Sheree. Baby, you are an elderly woman, and your bones are not as brittle as are not as good as they used to be. They are very brittle. Girl, I kick you in the shin one good time. That's it, might snap in half.
Not snap in half. Come on now.
Snap in half. Baby, your bones are getting brittle, honey. You're an elderly woman. Don't do it, Sheree. Don't do it. Dear God.
Drew. Look, Drew ain't got hands either. Let's be very clear. Like, they're not fighting each other. Let's be.
I know they're not. But remember, at the last episode when they was at the little tea party, they was like, "Yeah, you need not put your hands in Sheree face because you know Sheree. Cause Sheree gonna do what?
Sheree do got hands though. She do be working out. Like she works out. You ain't see that. You ain't see that posture. You ain't see that. Okay, them. Okay, that's why Phaedra says she by She-Hulk. Like,
Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Doris. Hey, Watermelon Sugar. Hey, Diamond Onyx. Hey, Mary. Listen, she's still an elderly woman.
not elderly. I cannot. I love the little beef that's going on between them.
Now,
Like it's definitely something different. Like because Sheree never gets into it with the new girlies. Like she got into it with Kenya a little bit, but it kind of like fizzled out. But like her and Drew, they have been going back on Twitter.
oh, they've been going back and forth on Twitter.
They've been going back and forth on Twitter. Yes, they were. I think Drew said something, and then Sheree said something to the effect of, "Oh well, the only reason why you here." No, because Drew was like, "Oh, you a retired housewife," or you basically saying that she was like seconds, like you basically were Bravo's seconds or whatever because people was leaving. But then Sheree was like, no, let's be clear. The reason why you're even still here because they was going to demote you is because one person left. That one person being Portia. I mean, but at the end of the day, like y'all both kind of was brought here on some last minute shit because
right,
people was leaving.
Nobody really wanted either one of y'all, so let's just
right. I like my co-host said in our last episode, he was like, "Not y'all both throwing rocks with glass houses."
Like it's like hello pot meet kettle. Okay, a mess. Mm-hmm. So we then start down this merry little road of the whole thing that I can't stand about this episode, which is why I hated this episode. Mm-hmm. This fucking storyline about the goddamn condo I can't. It's just not a storyline. What is the? I don't even understand the whole point of this. Like, what is the whole big? Like, they are making. You talk about a mountain out of a molehill. They are making, a whole solar system out of a speck of dirt of sand on the beach. Do you understand me? Mm-hmm. Like, it's just ridiculous. Who cares? Like, this really proves that Candy has no reason still being on this show. And so they're just trying any reason.
Anything.
To give her a storyline. Like a condo. Like, let's be clear. Candy probably got about 5 or 6 condos littered across the fruited plains somewhere. But you got an issue with a condo that he had.
With somebody else. And my thing is, I agree. I don't think Candy really is mad about this. I really think she is really trying to find a reason to have like some kind of storyline because I don't know what's going on over there at Bravo. I don't know if they over here like telling y'all some shit need to go down or somebody else will go bye-bye by the end of this season. Like it's just so asinine to watch them talk about this stupid condo that they got. What is in Fort Lee in New Jersey? Like,
yeah, this shit was drug out this episode. Like, on the show was like, bitch, why the fuck are we going to this fucking condo? Like, what is happening?
Just take the shit, flip it, and have it and sell it or rent it. But she's going to do that anyway. She's going to do that anyway. By the end of the season, it's going to be sold or rented by whoever wants to buy it. Because first of all,
I wouldn't even do that. First of all, the condo looks to have a great view. Baby, those are the kind of things that you don't sell. Those are the kind of things you say, girl, let me go ahead and fix this up and have me a spot. You know how much it costs to stay in New York and stuff like that, baby. I always got me somewhere. Where we going, New York? Yeah, we going to the condo. In New York, it got upstairs and downstairs.
Come on now, but see, the only thing about that apartment, I didn't like them. I didn't like them blue tile things.
Baby, you can get all that.
It's giving pool
redone. You can get that whole thing redone. That tile out. They could get a whole new kitchen, modernized and everything. All that can be redone.
Right.
And like they said, they could. And I was with Portia. I mean, not Portia. Why I keep wanting to call this woman Portia? I was with Kenya. You can put a whole ass elevator in that bitch.
Now she was wild after that. I'm like, girl.
I was with her on the elevator. Go ahead and give me this good elevator.
Hell no, ain't nothing wrong with the spiral stairs. Spiral stairs are still in.
I feel like for spiral stairs, this need to be different strokes. Okay,
Not
I'm
different
looking for Arnold
strokes.
and Willis to be coming down this damn spiral stairs like on different strokes.
I am dead.
Didn't they have the little spiral
Huh? Uh-oh.
time?
Okay, you good. You back on.
Oh, okay. Didn't they have the spiral staircase on different strokes? That's before your time. You don't remember.
I mean, I watched different. Which?
The
Okay,
ones in the kitchen, not the one in the living room. But remember, in the kitchen on different strokes, they had the little spiral stairs.
hold on.
Oh boy!
I remember watching different strokes, but I don't remember them being in no spiral stairs.
In the kitchen, not in the not the big staircase in the living room,
Okay. I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
but in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yes, the audience
Look,
is.
spiral stairs are still in. You go to a high-end condominium, you'll see the little spiral stairs to go upstairs to the room area. Because I love lofts like that. Like they
Hey,
got the
simple law, child, but this whole situation. So they start talking about this as they're walking and exercising. I don't even see what Candy's big deal. How he want me to have some apartment and he had with some other chick. Girl, you living in the whole house that you don't got your back blown out in every crevice.
Okay.
And you want him to live there, sleeping.
I feel like they both was being annoying this episode. They both was being annoying. We'll get into
Women in
later.
the next man's abortion clinic. Chateau de Candy.
Oh, child. I cannot with you right now, but no, it's
because it was just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like they both were real. Like the fact that they I was like, bravo, Andy. This has just proven that this show has jumped the shark. Because when we talk about this stupid ass condo, it's like it's enough is enough.
Yeah.
Nah, I just can't. It's time for a new crop of wives. Y'all done started to move some of the old girl. It's time. Candy is go ahead and make money with all the other shows they finna give you, but you need to let this one go ahead.
And so we can bring back Phaedra. Let's be clear. Because I'm honestly, I'm ready for Phaedra to come back.
Come back, Phaedra, please. I've never had a problem with Phaedra.
Oh, I definitely did before she left because she did that thing to Candy, and I ain't like that because that's you messing up somebody's career. But now that it's been years since that happened, girl, we need something that's gonna bring life into this show at this point. Like, bring her back, lies and all.
Then we got over to Drew and Ralph's house, and we went from the pot to the fire with just insanity.
I mean, the bar was death in hell.
The fucking counselor comes over, right?
Uh-huh.
And I feel like, where did y'all find this man? Like, cause I just like this whole thing that he exercised that we're gonna get to that he had them do. I was not in agreement with. Yeah. I didn't understand it. I was just like, what?
This counselor seems very like weird. I
was like, did Drew or did Ralph find him? Because I feel like this is somebody who Ralph went and found.
Yes. Yeah. It could be one of his boys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, yeah, let's just put this thing together. Yeah, you a therapist.
And the fact that he don't even live in the same city as you, like you got to fly him out.
They got money.
Remember he said, "Oh, because we normally do a on the Zoom, but we flew him in." I was like, because remember they asked him, "Did you have a good flight?"
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I don't know if he was out of town or something, but I knew they had to fly him. I know they said they usually do Zoom, and they had to fly him in.
They had to fly him in, like, child. Okay.
He got flued out.
I feel like they need two counselors. They need one for her, one for him, and then they come together in the middle.
Because, like, the counselor was just as maddening as the two of them. Like, he was just as maddening. And I was like, Who ever want to go to a counselor like that? Like a
Uh-huh.
therapist like that? I like it. So he came up with something about they have for 30 days they could not have any combative
Arguments.
conversations. But who determines what is and is not a combative conversation? Because just because my voice may be raised doesn't mean I'm being combative.
Mm-hmm. And
And just
I can see
because
how Ralph can use that and be like,
right,
"Oh, see,
and
you're
just
doing
because
it."
I'm very calm and passive aggressive doesn't mean I'm not combative.
Exactly.
And then you said, "Oh, well, if you do that, you just for 24 hours got to do whatever that person say, whatever." No, no.
It looked like some, I
Like
don't know,
absolutely the fuck
some kid
not.
shit. Like
Like
like silent. Everybody play the silent game. Whoever loses got to do this. Like what?
it was stupid. Like I was like, what
Yeah.
kind of games is this? Was as stupid as the whole premise behind the put a ring on it, where in order for me to see if my relationship work, we got to go and date other people. No, bitch.
Mm.
Like I'm not signing up for that.
They need to go to that same lady that everybody couple goes to. You know that is a heavier set lady that Portia and them used to go to all the time. Portia went to them. I think.
Oh yeah, what was her
Mm-hmm.
name? I know exactly who you talk about. What was her name? Well, all I know is
Either that
this.
girl or that man that Nene had that cursed that girl Nene cursed. I was like, you are on against me.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I would have told that man, I did not come here for this. I did not sign up for this, and I'm not paying you for this.
Mm-hmm.
I done flew you out here, and this the fuck shit you give me?
And then you peeped how like when they brought up the whole maniac comment, he was like, "Oh well, this ain't got nothing to do with me. It has something to do with y'all or something." He said something to that
Yeah,
extent. I'm like,
leave
girl,
me out of it. He said, next time, leave me out of it, sir. Sir, you're
okay.
not helping.
Now he got caught up and like, well, see, I ain't mean like that, girl.
Yeah, why don't y'all leave me out of it? No, why don't you not say things that you don't want us to repeat? How about that? You're the
Mm-hmm.
therapist. You know better.
I'm like, not the therapist. It just did not seem like that was a therapist. It just seemed like it
Right.
was like a third person, probably, like I said, probably one of Ralph's boys, and was like,
Like,
"Come on, let's
I
get
was
together."
like, this guy
Yeah.
can't be real. I was like, he
Who
can't.
initiated? Who seeked out the therapist? Because that's always the important question. Did they both do it? Did one do it?
Child, I don't know. But it certainly seemed like that was something Ralph had done set up because it
Mm-hmm.
just didn't make sense for me. Then we got to my favorite part of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Safari and Patrick. I said, look at Safari with the titties out.
I think it's just. I'm sorry, and I might have a real unpopular opinion about that. I think with this whole. Did you have something to say, or I ain't want to cut
No,
you
no,
off?
no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This whole thing with Candy incorporating like sex toys and candy coated or whatever you want to call it, and then have your cousin or nephew, whatever you want to call it, half naked, ain't got no shirt on with this girl with these pasties on. It's getting tacky. Like it was cute back in the day, when she had ridiculousness, do his little thing and sucking his own penis child. Like it was funny. Like it was, when she was doing all this candy coated night stuff. It was funny gestures. But like I feel like now at your big age and at season 14 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's getting
I wouldn't have
old.
had a problem with it if it wasn't her nephew
Yeah.
and his girlfriend. Like you
Oh,
got enough money where you can go get a
that
real
was
stripper.
Safari.
That was Safari and Patrick.
Looking like that? Okay, okay. Safari, because when I seen her on Candy and the Gang, I was like, "Girl, you looking a mess." But okay, this is becoming. But still, I think it's tacky.
I was like, okay, I see what Patrick see. Safari was looking good. I said, oh,
Thank you. Mary was with me. She said, "I think it's inappropriate and
even
tacky."
though Patrick
Not even because I don't want to sound like a prude. You get what I'm saying? Like if this was something that somebody that doesn't do this a lot did, I was like, okay, cool, that's cute. It's whatever. They trying to be different. They trying to be like quirky or whatever. But like Candy, she literally does this all the time. Could you come up with something else? Could you come up with something
like
else
I
to
said,
poke
I don't have
Miss
a
Juicy
problem
Baby?
with it, but that is your nephew and his fiance.
Mm-hmm.
If just go hire, a stripper gram or whatever, and call it a day.
And my thing is, it's like, girl, I mean, don't Atlanta got nudity laws or something like that? You better hope they ain't get arrested or some shit.
I
You know,
mean,
her
I
boobs was
understand
out.
that's. I mean, I understand you don't get rich without knowing how to be frugal, but
Mm-hmm.
girl, and I'm sure it was free
Right.
labor. You got your.
Right. And someone
I
just
mean,
said,
I don't mind
Mary just said, plus the ladies have kids. Like, could you imagine if they would have showed that scene? I guess them going to Marlo's house. Because apparently, I guess they didn't go over Marlo's house. And them little boys, I'm like, come on, these are little
because
boys.
her titties was all the way out, all
It's a
the
little
way.
bit inappropriate.
Her titties was all the way out. They just had little, I think, X's over X pasties over her nipples.
Hmm.
I was like, and you know what? It
And it's
seems
not even
so.
that type of event. Like, if it was that type of event, like, when they did the strippergate thing, like, okay, yeah, this is like Cynthia's bridal shower.
But you know
Okay.
what? It seems so out of place for
Hmm.
Safari because Safari, not for the event, but for Safari, because Safari, when you watch her on Candy in the Game, seemed like reserved and like that ain't her whole thing. And so when
Yeah,
I
I was
was like,
surprised.
Safari, girl, girl.
She wanted to be on prime time. Okay, that's what it was.
Girl, I ain't mad at it, honey. And she know Patrick got it, but Patrick's starting to let it go a little bit. Patrick getting older,
I ain't never
that
felt
age,
Patrick a day of
the
his
age
career on
starting to
television.
show on him. Patrick always had a little body on him. You can say what you want.
He got a
He
body,
still
but
looks
like the
like
face, the
5'0".
face is giving Gremlin.
The face gives you 5'0" from an American Tail,
It's,
but
it's
you
giving
don't
very
know who
much
5'0"
health.
is. Huh?
That's it's giving very much health. Health on the
No, it
shelf.
gives me the mouse 5'0" from American Tail.
Not, I know, I don't know who that is.
Go look it up, American Tail. Just Google it. It's an old cartoon from
Oh
the
Lord,
80s.
child.
Fivel was the name of the little mouse on American Tail.
You and these vintage cartoons. Oh, oh yes. Oh my. Okay, I know. I never watched this, but like I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I've
You see
seen
the
stuff
little
like that.
mouse?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Does
So
he not give you Fivel from an American Tail?
so this proves my point. Like body isn't everything. It's all about the face too. You got to match. Okay. It was giving. He just seemed greasy.
Yeah,
And
his
sometimes
body
I
needs
don't
a
know.
little work.
He
Mary,
do seem a little dumb too. I feel like intelligence is also like I like a smart dude. You know.
I'm smart enough. I don't need you to be all that. I don't need all that. I got
Look.
enough intellect for both of us.
That's
I
my
don't need
problem,
you to
child.
do
I
all
like these smart ass dudes, child.
that.
Outsmart me.
They be wanting too much. Honey. I don't
Maybe
need
let's have a
all that. Honey.
conversation.
Child, I need a man work with his hands like my granddaddy. Honey. I
Now,
don't
see
need all
somebody
that.
like Philip, but even though I'm not his type, but
Ooh,
like whatever.
child,
Mm. Like
child.
he's probably one of the only people that can read me down.
No,
He
Philip
can,
can't read me down. I'll read
he
him.
can, and I'll be like, okay, my bad.
Now, if I let him, that's just because I'm letting him. Okay?
Mm,
Child, but that bitch Philip is fine.
mm.
Ooh, that's a fine young man, honey. God.
And that
Anyway,
bar assistant or the bar manager, whatever, the one that ain't did shit.
who Brandon? Child, I
Brandon.
cussed Brandon out at when me really be and Abby went to
OLG.
to OLG when they were here.
Uh
Baby, I
huh.
cussed Brandon was hosting, I guess. Brandon was at the door. I
Oh
didn't know it was
Lord.
Brandon at the time, but I vividly remember him now. Baby was at the door. Baby, when I tell you I cussed Brandon from A to Z,
Oh,
that
now.
because he told me 45 minutes.
And it was
We were
hour.
waiting. We had waited. By the time I looked up, it was an hour and a half, going on 2 hours. And
Mm-mm.
he hadn't even said nothing. I said, I thought you said 45 minutes. Well, it's gonna take as long as it got to take because we got people. Excuse me? I didn't tell me myself 45 minutes. And you could have at least alerted me or something.
That's what I'm saying. I will Uber Eat. They got Uber Eats at this point because I'm not going to that restaurant. They need
I
to either
don't
make
think
a
they have
bigger.
Uber Eats for their
They got
restaurant.
to
I
make a
don't even know.
bigger venue
But what I
because
do
that don't make
know
no sense.
is I cussed, baby. I spent 5 good minutes cussing him out.
Oh, child.
The people in the restaurant was looking at me like I had lost my mind. Baby, I had to win in on Brandon. Cause I was like, "Hey, baby," and he had an attitude too. Baby, that's all I needed. Baby, he got
Oh,
this
now
good
he had
work.
an attitude, child. What was he saying?
Oh, he when I started going, I don't even know. I think I kind of blacked out. I don't even remember he was saying anything. It was the fact that he was rude to me. He was like, "Well, this is just going to take how long it takes because we got people here." Excuse me?
Like,
It's
excuse
almost two
child, your
hours and you told me
long head
45
ass.
minutes.
I would hit, child.
Baby, Brandon got this work.
I ain't going no candy establishment. I'm sorry. It's
I went
given
to
very much.
Blaze
I'm
and
sorry
Blaze was
that.
good
Well,
when
see,
I went.
some other person said Blaze was bad. Like it got mixed reviews. Like,
But no, when I went, but I went a while ago. I think it wasn't that open that long by the time when I first went. It
okay,
hadn't been open that long. Like you know, it don't take long.
it must have got better, child.
No, I'm saying it don't take long to go down. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you said don't take long to go down.
So what I'm saying is I might have went when they still was trying to, hold it up, hold it down.
Mm-hmm.
Child.
Stop trying to
So
stop hiring everybody and their grandma. But we are digressing.
we don't went way off the rail.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so we see everybody get on this good bus going to the airport. Kenya mad because she ain't had no date or no boo. But Kenya, you
Mm.
knew everybody was bringing their husband.
And Marlo's single, so it's like okay,
Right. And
y'all.
Sheree single. So what the
Oh,
fuck?
right, because I mean, last I seen the sneak peek
Oh,
of next episode, but go ahead.
girl, I already know she gonna have to get drugged next episode. Cause you too old for that shit, Sheree. Like you too old, like you someone's grandma age to be falling for the whole
It was given very much high school because I remember girls in high school
right.
used to be like dating these dudes that was in jail and shit. It's like, oh my god, he's gonna get out in like 5 years. I'll
Like you
graduate
too
by
old
then.
for
Like,
that.
girl,
You are someone's
I need you
grandmother.
to love yourself.
Don't her oldest son, the one who meat prints was all over the internet, got a child. Remember Sheree
Cairo,
oldest boy, huh?
Cairo, never mind. Okay, never
Yeah, the
mind.
oldest boy. What's his name again?
Cairo.
Yeah, his meat pictures was all over the
Oh,
internet.
I seen it. Yeah, we
Mhm.
talked about this before. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, don't he got a baby?
Oh, he got a baby. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, he don't get down. But what I'm saying is,
oh,
I thought she was a grandma at this point. I thought for sure she was
I
a
mean,
grandma.
even her kids telling her like, "Girl, I mean, like, is this like a really smart idea? Like, come on now."
Anyway, child, I don't
Ugh,
know.
mm.
So they get to New York, and so they get to this restaurant where they having lunch or whatever, and they get to these sex stories, right?
Oh my god,
It
cringe,
like it really was
cringe.
cringe. It was like, what are we doing? Like there was so many parts of this episode that was so cringe worthy and so unwatchable.
Now, when Kenya was talking, I was like, "Oh wow, we about to have a bestiality conversation." Because I'm like wolves and coyotes and shit. I'm like, I was having not.
Hey Anton, hey Volvo.
What are we doing?
Listen, I don't like you knew everybody was lying.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact
You
that
made that up.
the fact that these people lie so much, you think they would be better at coming up with a lie for the sex stories because they lie so easily on everything else on this show. And so like this whole conversation, I said they're like, oh, just let me mute.
Yeah, it's like I didn't really have nothing to do because I mean, like, first of all, the games we all know that's the trope of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, they do the games and whoever wins get the best like room or whatever. Even though I feel like that's kind of insulting because no other housewife does that. They all got the same type. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it just felt like a filler. It felt like filler for the episode, and it was just like I wasn't watching it. Like I literally was like I was because I watched Housewives of Atlanta with my mom. We were talking about something else. I was on TikTok. You know, I'm like, girl, what is this? What am I supposed to do with this?
I absolutely have no idea. No idea. Like I don't want to hear any parts of any of their sex lives or any of their sex. I don't want any parts unless it involves Aaron Ross without without his wife Sonia. I don't care. Let's just be clear. I don't want any parts of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, child, and I'm with you. Why can't they all just get the same role?
That's what I'm saying. Just cut the bullshit. I mean, it's insulting to
Everybody
them.
get you a presidential suite and call
Yeah.
it a fucking day.
I never understood because they had the worst. They had the worst hotel rooms and like situations when it comes to traveling. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on with y'all pockets, honey? Because I'm just look. If I had any
But
amount
my
of
thing
money,
about it is, we all know Bravo is paying for it. Bravo, go
so
ahead and
Bravo is paying for it.
yeah, Bravo be paying for these. Most of them, I ain't gonna say all of them, but most of them, Bravo be paying for these trips. When it's a cash trip, not all of them.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think this one. I don't think they paid for this one. This is like a little fast, little quick thing. I wouldn't even consider this their trip because a trip is like they leaving the country, they going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a full fledged trip. This was like a little weekend. They really didn't need to be there. All she was doing, they could have did this just her and Todd
Well, she was
going
trying
to
to
New
get people
York.
to go to the. Remember, she trying to get people to go to the play.
Right? Oh yeah, I forgot about that thing. Yeah, the play.
So, so everything is leading up to we got to go to Todd's condo. We got to go to Todd's condo. We got and everybody literally was like, "Why the fuck are we going to Todd's condo?"
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody wanted to be there. I don't even think Todd really wanted to go. Candy kept stressing it because she wanted everybody to be on her side.
Yeah,
About the
which they
condo.
weren't. Which they weren't. Because she was looking dumb. And then when they got to the car before they got there, Todd was saying some shit too that I was like, girl, okay, just say you want to be the it girl. Say you want to be the it girl. Like I feel like, when she does her stuff, like, that's cool, whatever, but I'm never involved or I never feel like this. I'm just like, I mean, say you're not that girl. You are backstage. You are production. It just didn't register. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't believe that he believes that. Like,
First of all,
I think, like I said, they saying bullshit.
y'all got whole restaurants and business ventures together. Y'all got TV shows together. Shut your ass up, Todd. You sound just as stupid as she sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Just as dumb. And it's such a propped up and made up storyline. It's I mean, it's disrespectful.
We
You
don't
know,
need to see. We don't need to see Candy dominate the episode no more this season. I hope y'all don't have any, unless she's arguing with somebody.
I mean, it's just disrespectful of my intelligence. You know what I'm saying? For you to try and make this a real storyline, like, please.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And then in the backstage, when not backstage, Candy got her little talk back sessions on YouTube. Todd gonna be like, well, you are the best on here. You did it. You was here the longest out of everybody on here, and I'm like, Sheree, okay, and it's not a negative to them. It's just like, girl, okay, you love your husband, you love your wife, and that's okay. I mean, that's cool, but we gotta live in reality.
I mean, we can't count Sheree because she was off the show,
Mm-hmm.
so Sheree kind of don't count.
Okay, all right. Candy probably got more. I mean, she's been on here for. I mean, ever since she got on here, she never left. She never left or came back.
Because
She was always
Candy
there.
was Candy on season 1 or season 2?
Season 2.
She came season 2. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because wasn't Lisa Wu on season 1?
She was on season 1.
Yeah, and when Lisa Wu left, that's when Candy came.
Lisa Wu was kind of in season 2, but she left after season 3.
Okay, I
So
thought
yeah.
Lisa Wu left after season 1. Okay, but I don't
No, she
remember
came
Candy
back.
in season 1. I don't remember her in season 1.
No, she wasn't in season 1 at all. But it was like real quick because after season 1 came out, like the reunion, like they already had like a thing. They had like a sneak peek of season 2. I was like, that's when they was really bumping out Real Housewives of Atlanta seasons, like back to back to back to back to
Yeah,
back.
it was.
But now we gotta wait like years. But we digress.
I mean, when we went to this condo, it was like this was a whole lot to go through just for her to try and get people on her side to prove whatever point she was trying to prove, and nobody ended up being on her side. Like I just can't with this storyline. I don't have nothing else for this storyline. I can't do it.
You said I got them. That's what
I have nothing else. I have
it,
nothing. I am Whitney Houston right now. I have nothing, nothing, nothing.
nothing.
Okay.
It really. I was like, okay, can we get this season? Okay, all right. Then they got Kenya walking around trying to be like little. What
Right.
Marlo say? What Marlo say? It was. She said something. She said something. But that shit was funny as hell. I was like, yes. Kenya always want to sit there and be like, I can turn this into a bag. Like let's all get a bag, girl.
So there we end up at dinner.
Okay, good. The main event.
We end up at the main event. It was a bunch of different things. The first thing that set it off was the whole "Where's your wedding ring" situation,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Now you set yourself up for that, Drew." Because as much as Ralph ain't shit, Drew, you equally ain't shit either. Let's just be clear. Let's just be very transparent. Ralph ain't shit, but bitch, you ain't shit either. And together, y'all ain't shitness is through the roof. I'm just saying. So she said Ralph got on his ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
She ain't got on no ring. Why you ain't got on your ring? Well, because I got mad, and then no, because she said at first she took it off when she got pregnant.
Yeah, since she gained weight or whatever, which is a real
Right,
thing.
and
You
she
you
took
can
it
grow
off.
out of your.
And then right after that, even though she lost the weight, she got mad at him and she never wanted to put it back on. I said, you know what?
I mean, like, okay, so the ring, okay, I mean, it symbolizes something great, and that you're married and this, that, and third. The ring don't got to be on 24/7. Let's be very clear. We all know this. There's people that's married to take off their ring for whatever reason. Um, but if you're taking it off because of that reason, because you were mad, that's when it becomes like, okay, it's supposed to be for better or worse. You're supposed to stick by, and I think Ralph is definitely like a bad person. He's the bad guy in this, but also I feel like Drew does her dirt too. She does her dirt behind the scenes.
Yeah, she's
Mhm.
equally ain't shit.
But
So
when the cameras turn on, she's, oh my god, like, why are you doing this to me?
then, so then that got everybody into a fray.
Hmm.
And so then we transition into talking about Ralph and the assistant. And everybody starts coming after Ralph because, of
Yeah.
course, he was wrong.
Hmm.
And so I was like, okay, maybe Ralph forget it because Kenya was not letting it go. Baby
Kenya was at his, like, it was like she was talking to
Kenya
Mark. It's like
was
she was talking to
at
Mark.
his throat. I think Kenya had a flashback.
Hmm.
Like I feel like she had a flashback from when she was talking to Mark. Baby, she was channeling. She was
She was
channeling.
channeling. But then she turned around and flipped it on Drew. Because
Right. I
I
just
was
wait
like,
a
yo,
minute. I was like,
Kenya.
wait a minute. How did we go
Uh-huh.
from everything being on Ralph and how horrible Ralph was, and it rightfully so.
Well, Drew, you ain't
And
shit
the
either.
next thing I know, in like the flip of the switch, it literally like somebody took the switch and flipped it from on to off or off to on, and then
Hmm.
immediately jumped on Drew. And because I looked down to finish writing my notes and looked up, and I was like, wait, how they arguing with Drew? How did we get on Drew? I
How
literally
did
had to
we
rewind.
get here?
I literally had to rewind the episode. I said, how the
Mhm.
fuck did we flip the switch and now we it going in on Drew? Which goes back to now, there's never going to be any accountability for Ralph because Ralph's going to feel like, well, your friends done told you. You just as horrible as me, so I ain't got shit to apologize, just like you
And
don't.
that's how, and Drew was like, how I do the same thing, or how I deflect, or whatever the case is. And then somehow they brought it up to Sheree and her
And that's how
situation,
we
which
get to Sheree and her. And first of all, Sheree, where does this come in at? Like, Sheree girl, like we weren't even on that. topic. You know what I'm saying?
She just wanted. She was waiting.
She was
She was
looking for
waiting.
any opening, any opening.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the point where a bitch should just get back slapped. Because the moment she would have reached over with her phone, she would have got the back of my hand.
Wait,
Baby,
well, hold on, wait. Look, she trying to clear her name. Like I ain't starting no lies. It was your assistant. And we forgot to mention this. The damn assistant was still working.
Talk about he on probation.
On probation. Well, things have to. Things is in due process, and she's
I
at the moment of
said,
probation. And
girl,
get out of my house.
right? Why are you here?
And surely, if Ralph would have been privy to that information, he would have been out.
Child, not unless he had real concrete information, and that's why he's still around. Not unless there were real receipts.
A ransom. Let me stop.
Yeah, girl.
And the receipts that Sheree had, are they real receipts?
Right, because we haven't seen. You know, Bravo is good for rolling it out.
Mm-hmm.
Where they at, Bravo?
Because it was a picture of him taking a picture with his friend, and you said, "Yeah, I got the tea on them. I got the tea on them," or something like that.
That doesn't mean anything.
So, what type of tea?
You're like what? And if that's the receipt that Sheree has, she's got to be the dumbest bitch on earth.
Your bone collector days has been numbered, because honey, that is not enough. It's not enough. Like what? I mean, what? maybe she was trying to say that it was the assistant that's saying it, and not. I don't think Sheree believes that it's true. I think that she's just trying to clear her name. Like, yo, this is what your assistant said to me. Whether it's true or not, that's what he said to me.
Maybe when she's saying I have receipts, maybe she's saying I have receipts that your assistant is talking about you, not receipts about your man being gay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then if that's the case, you have misplaced modifiers and dangling participles, ma'am. That's the problem here. Because you're making it sound like you have receipts on her husband liking to stick things up the booty chute or get things up his booty chute, instead of it being about the assistant talking to
Wreck-It Ralph.
Child. I mean, Sheree, first of all, I keep telling y'all this. Sheree has aged out, okay? She doesn't belong here.
Shit, my damn alarm went off.
Right on time. Listen, Sheree has aged out. Even though isn't Marlo around her? I know Marlo is old, but Marlo don't even do the things and act like Sheree.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sheree really seemed like she's a baby boomer.
Not a baby boomer. Now, what year she was born? 1949.
Like, I'm serious.
She giving AARP?
Mm-hmm. Cause girl, I guarantee you that's gonna be her receipt. That's gonna be her receipt.
What's gonna be her receipt?
You know, and it's gonna be like, Grandma, that's not a receipt. Grandma, no. Grandma, just sit down, Grandma. It's okay, Grandma. Grandma, this is 2020.
It ain't.
Grandma, in 2022, a man can go to dinner with another man and nothing be going on.
Right, like that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, they take I was watching my one of my mutuals on TikTok talk about this. It was like, why is this always? Because I don't think that it's true. I mean, I know we made some jokes last.
Right, I don't think it's true at all.
Why is this continuously always about the Real Housewives of Atlanta husbands? Like, it's always a thing. Like, you're like they did it with the whole Kim Fields thing. I remember Sheree made some comments about Mark having like a little nose ring. Now we got this. They never said it about Peter, but they always said, the whole thing of Peter being a damn bitch is in the women business. It's like it's giving homophobia, low key.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Because that's your go-to.
Mm-hmm.
What is your go-to? That is your go-to.
Like, and it's like, and it's stupid. It's dumb. Like, it's look. At the end of the day, I don't know. We don't know what that man does, but it's also none of our business. It should be Drew's, but it's none of our business.
And here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say by some chance, maybe back in the day before, I'm just gonna even play devil's advocate. Back in the day, maybe before they were married or something, he might have had a tryst or something with a dude. He could be
Mm-hmm.
bisexual. And where's the problem? Where's the
Right.
problem with any of this?
Because Andy gonna read you down at the reunion when that gets brought up. Because Andy don't like that. He don't like that type of conversation.
Like, 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 charade, baby, grandma. We don't do that nowadays, grandma. Okay,
My grandma.
that's how I feel like I got to do charade, grandma. We don't do that now.
But you know what? It is the
You
second time
can't say
Sheree
that,
been
grandma.
caught doing something like the whole thing with Ralph. Not Ralph. Rick. What's that band? Mark. There we go. I'm like, child, I'm name. I don't know why I'm naming all these names. Mark. Like the whole thing with the nose ring. I'm like, what you trying to say? Like dudes can't have nose
A
rings.
lot of
Like,
men have nose rings, and that has nothing to do with their sexuality. That's the dumbest thing. Like, that's just like with the chick from Love and Marriage DC, um, Winter, who trying to say that the dude that she was married to or whatever, oh, he uses mascara for his gray hairs, trying to allude to something. Girl, a lot of men do that. Girl, let it go.
oh, I ain't never heard of that, but okay. I
Yeah,
know
they
that was the
use
trick.
mascara to darken the, if you got, one or two gray hairs, they'll take the mascara and use it to, blacken it up. That's an old school. That's an old school trick. Going back.
I'm not going back.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. Well, look, I got room to grow. Let me see.
Yeah. But watch this. Me and my little brothers, when we was little boys, because we couldn't grow no damn facial hair. I was about 14 or 15. I ain't grow facial hair until I was 22. So we used to take my aunt's mascara and like draw a little light one on.
Mm.
Oh, what? That
We got you a
mascara,
beard that connects. Come
that
on.
mascara look like real hair. Listen, it'll
Okay.
work wonders for you. I'm telling you what I know. Tell you what I know. But yeah, that and it went off from there, baby. I can't wait to drag Miss Sheree. I can't wait to drag her next week about her man that left her. Um,
trying to call her, trying to call him. He not picking up. I'm like, he's like,
girl,
is it blocked? I think I might laugh. I'm not. It's not funny, but it is though. Like,
it's very funny. It's hilarious.
Sheree, you mean to tell me he out of jail, but y'all doing the 90-day cookie challenge or whatever the hell y'all doing? Y'all not having sex,
A
and
mess.
he in Philly,
A mess.
girl. You know damn what. And my thing is, I'm look. At the end of the day, why fumble the bag? Like, be a what's his name? What's that boy name? Be a Apollo. You get what I'm saying? Like Apollo, he was definitely shacking up good for a good couple seasons before they got divorced out. Look, you better use the situation. Shit, look, he a little
Like,
dumb.
this whole situation is a mess.
Mm-hmm.
A mess.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to drag her. I'm just letting you know that now.
Oh Lord.
Get over it. It's going to happen. I am going to drag her with reckless abandon.
Not reckless abandon. No, it was really when she was like, "Oh, I'm about to start drinking, child. He ain't picking up." Like,
Girl, you too old for this. You somebody grandma. You
it's
supposed
giving. He stood
to
me up when I was like, it's giving a high schooler being stood up at the damn diner.
it's given. Come on, grandma. Come on, grandma. Let's go home, grandma. Come on, grandma. Grandma, it's okay, grandma. Come on.
Come
Y'all
on,
don't,
child.
here go the money to pay for my grandma meal. It's okay. We still, we still working on her bed.
And the thing about it is, though, I think Sheree really could find a man. Like, I don't have it, but I think she can. You know?
I think her attitude makes men not want to be with her.
Mm.
She gives me that she's annoying as hell. Like she gives me that. Child. What
I
she
don't know.
could give me is that fine son she got.
Child, Cairo, come on now.
Okay. He is of age.
Hmm. I think he my age. Child. I am done with you.
Anyway, y'all, that is the episode, child. We'll be back next week. Next week we'll be over on Darren's channel, making it happen.
Hmm.
Gonna do what it do. Child. Why every time we go on your channel, I gotta drag somebody?
Cause you just like you just love dragging people, child. You just love
I
dragging people.
apologize now for what will happen to Sheree next episode. I'm just going to give a blanket apology now.
Not
Because
a blanket apology now.
Barry, I know this is not about to be listen.
Mm.
But she have on the big ugly ass shades next week, sitting over at that table.
And Kenya gonna be shady. So I was like, okay, where's Prison Bay?
All you need is the slow, sad music with the violins playing in the background. They,
No, it was
switch to uh, a black and white tint over the
because
joke.
the editing, the editing production is gonna make this. They're gonna make this look like the same thing they did with Kenya, but they had Kenya crying because she lost. I just feel like
I'm probably not gonna be able to drag her because I'm gonna be laughing so goddamn hard. Oh God. Oh, she's a mess.
yes, horrible.
Oh, we doing legendary panels too.
Legendary channels. What was that?
No, legendary. We're doing panels on this show, legendary on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Do you watch legendary?
No, I have not been watched. I have not watched it. No.
They only had the first 3 episodes drop last Thursday. It's so good. I
Okay.
mean, season 2, I still think we have better. I
Well,
think we have
who be on with you?
in season 2.
No, who's on with you? Like doing the panels?
It's Me D is on there. Really B is on there.
Oh, when do y'all tape?
Even Jaded Nerd came out and talked about it. He was on there with us. He probably come back.
Oh,
Danny came on. So it was a good number of us on there on Friday. So
on Fridays. Okay.
he
Yeah.
got drunk. He got drunk as hell.
Oh, not y'all got drunk. I said,
Go
oh,
check out.
is it late? Is it late?
Go check out. I was sick as a dog. I was sick.
You was sick as a dog. Oh,
and so my energy was real low. But this Friday, I might not be able to come on this Friday because I'm gonna be out of town.
Oh, okay. Do y'all have it at a specific channel?
It's on his channel.
Who?
D.
Oh, D Entertains. Okay.
I'll let him know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I probably watch it because I'm done watching P Valley. Like, oh my God, P Valley is so good. We got look. Okay.
Oh, you finished it? You didn't watch season 1?
I watched season 1. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just finished?
I just finished, so yeah, I need a new show.
Did you see my episode where what was the episode 2 or 3 when my boy got one off?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
We saw full frontal.
Now, that's little murder. That is my favorite.
Child, I was mad that we still ain't get to see all that. What's going on when you butt ass naked and you been all the way down and we don't see nothing dangling in between the legs. I was real mad about that. Y'all done
that country boy, that skinny boy, he was cute. He was cute, but yeah, I mean,
they done showed me all kinds of meat all over this show, but you're gonna show me murders. I was mad about it. Child, my review, I went off.
You said I went off. And I love autumn, summer, or summer, autumn something.
Child, she got on my nerves too.
I love her, and I love the other girl, the one,
now what you call it, Mama? Mercedes Mama?
Mercedes. I don't like Mercedes mom. No, I don't like her.
She could have got her ass fucked up, baby. She would have got her ass.
I was so glad when she got beat the hell up. I'm like, you mean to tell me? Because God told me, girl.
Terrible. I think it come back on when Next week Friday, not this week Friday.
It comes on in June. But see, I'm about to start working, so it's like if we did do stuff, it would have to be like probably this time, like 8, 9.
Okay. I mean, that's usually what time
Yeah.
we do it anyway. Because people be working, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy out there. And great review, guys. Y'all are hilarious. Thank you, Spicy Original. I didn't even know you was in the bushes. Hey, boo.
Okay.
Well, we about to get up out here, y'all. Y'all know I always say I love y'all. I love
Right.
all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Why I'm putting on my deuces like y'all can see me. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.